Hey everybody, how's it going? Just last minute grabbing some stuff. Running late today. Hey, Knives Are Live, how's it going, man? Been know what YouTube is doing today, but how's it going? I hope everybody's having a good day. Got some fun stuff going on, and oh, good that it stopped raining. Bummer you had to work. Hey Mick, how's it going? Hope you're having a good day. Did a little video, I don't know if you guys saw, of the TRM Bulldog. This thing is nice. This thing's really nice. It's in 20 CV. A little harder to Spidey flick because my hand catches on the back end. Hey Ron Dobbins, it's going good. Showing off this Bulldog. This is their new G10 that they're offering it in. They're calling it 3D, but it's more like a contoured 3D. Hey Kathleen, hope you're having a good day. But this is really nice, this Bulldog. So TRM sent this to me to use as a giveaway for when I hit 3K on TikTok. And I'm about 100 people away. So get on TikTok so one of you guys I know will win this. And that's super smart that they gave it to me to be a giveaway item, because as soon as I got my hands on it, I basically decided I'm going to have to get one for myself. It's so nice. But yeah, so this is pretty cool. And it comes in a couple different colors. And they also offer it with titanium scales. It's not, well, I mean, it is new to me. It's the Bulldog, so it's not their newest model, but it's their newest version of the Bulldog. They've done it in Magna Cut before, and this one's in 20 CV, which I kind of like because it's a bit different. But yeah, it will be given away to somebody. I'll probably do a live like I do on here on TikTok, and I'll run a numbers game, and somebody's going to win this $270 knife. And it's super nice. But they specifically said for TikTok. So now I've got to come up with, we're getting a little closer to 2,000 on YouTube, so I got to come up with something really good for a YouTube giveaway. This came in through the pass around. This is Tuya. They call this Queen Anne's Revenge. And it's a slip joint. Titanium. This one happens to be in micarta. They did offer crystallized tie. I think that's sold out, but they still have the micarta. I think this is M390. Oh, I know. This is pretty nice. It's got a really thick blade, so you'll get a lot of use out of it. It's so quiet on the top end, but the pole is strongest here. It's a little reversed than what I'm used to with most knives, but it's pretty nice. Hey Shay, how's it going? But yeah, this is the Queen Anne's Revenge by Tuya, and it's pretty awesome. Are you giving that knife away too? Oh, that one's not mine to give away. That one just came from a pass around. Hey, 04 Hemi, how's it going? So this is the Bulldog. I was talking. So Shay, Three Rivers sent me this Bulldog, and they want me to do a giveaway with it on TikTok. So sign up for TikTok, even if it's just for the giveaway. So that one of you guys that I know can win this $270 knife. And it's really nice. I want to keep it so bad. I'll just have to buy one. Let's see. And then if you guys hadn't seen, I got my Jack Wolf back from the customizer, and we have antiqued moose bone, and they loosen the pole. Oh, and that sounds so nice. And it totally changes the whole vibe of this. They did a good job. This is a Steel Series Jack Wolf, so it's from a thumb flick. So I will say it's so here's a bug out. So it's a bit smaller than a bug out. The action is amazing on the detent. Using that. I slow roll it out with my thumb. The only thing I've noticed is my fat fingers. I keep resting my hand on that so I do that a bit. I can get it. I just have to make sure I keep my hand off the the lock. Then it's pretty smooth. Yeah. And it's in 20 CV. I think it's kind of cool. They've done this in Magna Cut, but this new run in 20 CV, which I like a lot. It has a choke up spot, which you'll probably want. I mean, I can get all four fingers on the back, but it feels much better when you choke up. And they've modified their G10 this time, so it's all contoured. They're calling it 3D, but it's all contoured. It is not milled out for weight reduction, but it doesn't really need it. It's not very heavy. It's kind of like signing up for Instagram or YouTube. You go download the app, and then it asks you a couple questions, and then you can kind of search. And if you give me your screen name, I'll try to find you and add you. So then we'll get you on there. I just helped KC get on there, so Knives Fast is on there as well now. And Big Red's on there. G-Ball's on there sometimes. Tri-State sometimes. Okay, good to know. I'll look you up. But yeah, the detent on this is nice. I prefer the slow roll myself with this one, but I mean, of course, I keep catching on the crossbar, but I just got to get used to not doing that. There we go. Yeah, definitely a very high-end user. And, it's got the pocket clip is milled into the G10 and flat screws, just the way you would like it. So that's pretty awesome. You'll get the wire. Hey, Greg. Hope you're having an awesome day, man. And I really dig this. It's a very, very sharp drop point. And you can order different scales for them too, if you ever wanted to change them out. So that's pretty cool. Hey, Dang Ross, how you doing? So Shay, I know you're not the biggest Spyderco guy. Did you see that Blade HQ made? They just released, was it yesterday or the day before, PM3 in mint green. So my question for you guys is, do any of you have a PM3? And what size would you compare it to as a knife? Like, is it bug out size? Is it smaller? Is it, you know, for a PM3? So, because I might have done a trade, and now I'm like hoping that the knife is big enough for me. There we go. You just don't like the one you own, and that's what, a PM2. You love the Bulldog. You wish they did a frame lock instead of the, yeah. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if down the road they did do a frame lock version, but maybe, like, you know, since they offered in G10 and titanium, I wonder if they would just do a titanium version with a frame lock. Maybe, not sure. So see if your daughter can hook you up with the TikTok. LOL. Yeah. Other knives are pair 3 size, not the other way around. Oh, I know. I guess I should. You can follow on. You're the only person I follow on TikTok. That's funny. Who knows? It might not even be there in a month. Let's see here. Like the PM3, but if it wanted a bigger Spyderco, I should look at the Manix 2, and it comes in an XL. Okay. Well, I know it has that front choil, so I'm going to tell you guys what I did. I was up really late, and I'd mentioned I was wanting to get one of those, and I would trade if somebody wanted to send me one. Hey, BDC. You don't like the pair 3? The compression lock pinches your hand. You don't have that with the PM2 or the Yojimbo. Interesting. So I ended up trading some stuff, and apparently I have a mint pair 3 on the way. So I'm excited, but I hope I like it. If it's anything like my pen knife, I'll be fine. Let me see if I can find it here. So if it is anything like this size, I think I'll be good. This is about the size of a bug out. So, hey, yeah, BEDC, you're on TikTok, man. Three Rivers sent me this Bulldog in 20 CV, and they want me to give it away on TikTok. So, keep an eye out, man. It's about that size. Good. Then I should be okay. I've never tried the compression lock before myself. So, pair 2 and a pair 3 and S110V. Good to know. I'll think about that. You didn't have a P3, but you have a smock. Oh, nice. An M4. What would you guys compare M4 to? This is Spy 27. Oh, thank you, Kathleen. This is in Spy 27. I know that pair 3 is an M4. It doesn't stop the pinch. The pinch happens between the frame and the lock. Well, I will have to see if I like it. If I like it, cool. If not, I'll trade it along. But yeah, I got my Jack Wolf back, the Steel series, and removed the micarta handles, and we got this bone. Oh, and that pull is so much nicer. Awesome. Good to know it, Will. Thanks, man. M4 is just under K390. Oh, well, that's pretty good then, right? I'll take that. New Jack Wolf says it'll be here Saturday. Sometimes it runs a day late. For some reason, it gets stuck in St. Louis. So, about every time. But if you guys haven't seen that, BEDC will be getting to check that out probably right after me. Fixed blade, Jack Wolf, in camo carbon. So that's going to be pretty sweet. Thank you, Ron. Yeah, so I had the, where did I set it? So it had these micarta ones on it, which were nice, but micarta isn't my favorite. And I actually had met this guy on TikTok, and he does traditional knives, like he builds them from scratch and he alters them. And I was telling him how I have this Jack Wolf, but the pole is kind of grinding, so I don't ever carry it. And he said he could fix it. And then I saw he did scales, and I was like, could you do some like white bone? And he said, yeah. And so we went from there. I trusted him, and it paid off. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it like this. This looks so nice. Oh yeah, Shay. Everybody wants to know why you hate your PM2. It's like you guys got into a fight. M4 is non-stainless, which is why it's usually coated. Okay. Great balance of retention and toughness. Okay. That makes sense. And I can deal with that. I have a lot of D2, and I have never really had any issues with my D2 here. It just, we don't have any salt in the air. So, let's see. I'm going to be sending this guy on tomorrow, which, man, this thing, I wish I could get a better view of. You love your Manix too, and we'll get another one in a heart. I've been looking at those. Teddy Cat. Okay. You think you found me? Okay, yeah, because it's just TitaniumJustin. Let me write that down, Kathleen. Three Rivers was nice enough to send a pen. Don't know if they know how much I use them, but man, I go through them. All right. Let's see here. My chat's been jumpy today. Nothing, just don't like the placement of the compression lock. Again, it's probably just a me thing. Oh, we all have those issues. To use the ridiculously sharp edges they leave on their G10 for no reason. No Rambo knives. All right, have a good one, man. Thanks for stopping in, Brian. Let's see here. Oh yeah, no problem. I will do that. I will take names and is it? It's just the same as here, Ron. So. All right, I'll check that out here in a little bit. A commando knife? Oh, I wish. That would be cool. So just anyone who wants to try Spyderco to go with the Manix 2. Once you put the new cage and black ceramic ball. Really? Okay. Thank you, 04 Hemi. All right, I got that down, Ron. And if anybody else wants to leave me their TikTok names, I'll be sure to try to find you guys. They convert them to a button-style compression lock. That's cool. That's really cool. I posted, I don't know if anybody's interested. I don't have any Tactile, so I can't give an opinion, but I put a link up. Traditional Pocket Knives is selling their Tactile knives for $150 off. Some of them are $100 off, but for $199 you can get about any Tactile knife, which is decent price for what they normally ask for. Nice. Nice, Mick. I'm actually really excited. I've looked at the Manix 2 a lot, but when I saw they were releasing the Para 3 in mint, you know, I just got a thing with that color for some reason. I mean, I use it in most of my paintings and all sorts of stuff. So I was like, you know what? I got to give it a go. Now I'm just knocking stuff everywhere. But Today's been a day. You need a rock wall? Yeah, no problem. I don't know if they still have them on there, but yeah, go there or click the link, whatever you want. And they're all marked down. Yeah. You like that pair of 3 as well. You're going to get it? Cool. I like it. I'm very picky. I've been looking at the Spydercos that have the forward choil because I kind of prefer that when holding knives. And I saw that had it, so I was like, okay, I'll give it a go. So it's an upgrade kit for the Mannix. Softer spring. Knife a little bit. That's good to know. I've never met them, but they are like 2 hours from me, which is interesting. And if anybody's interested in any of these, you can use code Titanium for 20% off at Tac Knives. I need to get a CME. I'll write that down. All right. So, Tac Knives, they have these in stock. They also have a couple other things in stock. They posted that they're not, well, that shipments from China have stopped. So whatever they have is what they have until they're told different. I think they're the only company that's come out and said that so far. But so if anybody's looking for something from them, now's the time before they sell out of stuff. And if you use code Titanium, you'll get 20% off. Oh, they don't have the rock wall on there? I know they had a couple things on there, but that's too bad. And you can use BEDC's code. Use whoever codes you want. I'm just a heads up that they posted that they're not getting any shipments until things have been resolved. So let's see. Oh, really? The good colors were sold out? That's too bad. Cool. Let's see here. Which one? I have this one here. This is Tuya, and this is called Queen Anne's Revenge. This thing has a hefty blade on it that will last you quite a long time. It's not, it looks, I mean, it's just a flat grind, but it's nice. The white one, oh yeah. So that one, so this is my customized Jack Wolf Steel series. So it came with these blue micarta handles, and I had them swapped out for white moose bone, and this has a wicked hollow grind on it. Very cool. Yeah, and this one had a tough pull, so I had them fix the pull from like a 9 to a 7 and change that out, and it totally changes the knife completely. I really like that. I'm not ready to let that go. But if you check Jack Wolf's Facebook trade and buy and sell, you can probably find one of these with the blue scales. And then you can just get them altered. No, I'm sorry, guys. I just got it back like 2 days ago. Oh yeah, well, I'm playing with this trick you can do to break it in. You just pull the lock back and stick a metal rod and let it sit overnight. Yeah, I heard that. This one was kind of grinding though. So what he did was he actually shaved a little bit on the inside so that it wouldn't catch as much. Here's the mini screwdriver. And they're not for you. Yes, thank you, Ron. But this might be I say it every time I get a different Cuo to check out. This might be my favorite, and I got to send it on tomorrow. But This is the Cuo Happy Hour. The thing that I think is really neat is this is like an open, I don't even know how you'd say it. The blade isn't sharpened all the way up to here. So you can choke up quite a bit on it. Very much, yeah, Shay. And it is no billboarding whatsoever on this one. M390. And then Mokatai, which I wish I could get a better view with the light right now. But it's amazing. The Yakuza is very nice as well. But between just the interesting, and then the flipper here is just, it's just like pushing a button. You know, it's very different. Well, Cuo is also Reich, so that might be something. Yeah, that would be cool. But I'll be sending this on. I wish I could keep it. But Cuo, if you're listening, please send me one. And that runs 385, so just a little out of my area, maybe not somebody else's. Let's see here. Let's see here. Kelly White was super awesome and sent a bunch of monkey balls or keychains, whatever you want to call them. So we'll have these for the giveaways for a while, which will be sweet. Your bomber will be there Saturday. Nice. The Kubi Eclipse sold out at White Mountain. I know. I saw it, and by the time I even looked at it, it was gone. I know like 2 people that got one, and I know a lot of people that didn't. Yeah. But these are a lot more solid than I thought. They actually do have balls inside of them. These are pretty cool. Oh, yeah. And then you can do it over time. But 200 for that Eclipse, I mean, that's a really cool looking knife. Yeah. Oh, cool. Yeah, maybe that's what's in here. She made me a whole bunch to use for giveaways, so that'll be great. So I'll be doing giveaways with that. And then, you know, other stuff as well in the giveaways. If you spend near or over 150, it's going to be USA made. A majority of the time for me, yes. There are a few companies that I do trust and love. You know, I haven't spent that much on a Kubi. I usually find them on sale. I've spent that. Well, I mean, I shouldn't say I've spent that because I get discounts sometimes, but hey, Flitanium, how's it going? Got some Flitanium scales on the bug out today. And I usually have my beef out, but I just picked up my office and I put it away. But, oh, was that it right there? No. There we go. Nope, that's, I grabbed the wrong one. There it is. The beef. I've been all about the beef lately. And I might pick up some different screws and stuff to kind of customize it a bit. That'll be fun. Oh yeah, Shay loves it too. And now I saw you guys can order a blade and S90V and change that out, which is pretty sweet. Oh yeah. And then I was watching the video today. Flitanium's got their ballast song trainers in, which I've been wanting to do. I used to have one when I was in high school. I kept it in my car, um, but I definitely need to get back into it. Replacing this. Awesome. A lot of love for Flitanium in here, that's for sure. And what's everybody carrying today? I haven't asked that yet. What's everybody got in the pockets? You know, I got the 2,000. We're coming close to the 2,000 followers. Maybe I'll pick up another beef, and that could be one of the giveaway prizes. You got your good old microtag Dirac. Nice. The MSI, Hellcat, Arcfield, nice. Yeah, maybe I'll pick up another one of these if they're still available, and that'll be one of the things we do for the giveaway. That'd be pretty sweet. And let's see here. You just cost just shipping. 12 arcades on your desk. Are they all different? That's pretty cool. Fun to customize. We'll say this was a gift from a friend of mine, and I'm very stoked about it. Had it for a while, but nothing better than you know, when a friend does something like that. Oh, I bet. With all the different stuff going on, all the different customs you can do. Very cool. Hey, Waylon, how are you doing today? We're just doing some pocket checks. Thank you, Ron. I appreciate that. And hey, I appreciate that. I'm glad you had a good time coming in, because we always have a good time talking about Flitanium and when you pop in. So you got your quiet carry IQ, Tactile Bexar, Benchmade Adair. Nice. Tritium lanyard 2 plugs. Well, it's good to see you, Josh. Let's see here. What else we got to talk about today? Can't call it. Oh, good stuff. And so let's see here. So yeah, Kelly White sent a bunch of different ones of these in. So these are pretty cool. So I'll be giving some out on Friday. That'll be nice. And there we have the maker's mark on 12 arcades, but you have 3. Nice. I have an arcade yet. I need to get one, and you know, maybe do some customizing to it. That'd be fun. Put that on my list, on one of my long list. Put that towards the top. Let's see here. Went to the post office today. Mailed a ton of stuff out. Some stickers out. So if anybody's looking for some stickers, hit me up. I've got some right now, and can drop some in the mail for you. Oh, that's nice. Nice, Mick. Fully modded. Cool. That's awesome. I'm talking to Kenman. Glow Rhino. Wait, Rhino. Next me, he drove by the American Pocket Knife Museum. Where's that at, Shay? But I've been talking to Kenman. I'm gonna I'm gonna give my hand maybe at doing some ano work this summer and see what I can come up with. I think that'll be fun. Honestly, didn't know that. Pass that along to the team. See, they're on it, man. They are on it, Ross. Kentucky, okay. It says you're going to do one in arcade soon. Very cool. I'll be looking forward to seeing those. Very cool. Yeah, so. All right. Solving the world's problems here today. Love that. So for everybody popping in, Three Rivers sent this for the 3K giveaway on TikTok. They asked that it was specifically for TikTok. So, and we're getting close to 2K on YouTube. So there are some ideas out there, but I'm thinking a beef would be a good one. I'll pick another one up. You guys can throw in your color ideas, and we'll go from there. And we'll have some other goodies too. Maybe I will pick up that PM2 off Shay that he hates so much, and we'll put that in there too, and see if Shay wins it back. Let's see here. There we go. Sorry, my chat keeps like bouncing back and forth today for some reason, but let's see here. What do we got coming up? We've got, so we'll have a PM3 on the way. The new Jack Wolf will be on the way, hopefully this weekend. If not, it will be probably first thing in the week. I do have an Instagram. It is just TitaniumJustin. They did the right thing by you. You ordered scales and somehow they came scratched and had issues and they corrected them. You're not the first person that's told me that, Mick. I've heard that from a few people that, you know, that they've fixed things or made things right. And lately, when I hear about a lot of companies, awesome, you'd love to send a beef for the giveaway. I would love that. I mean, I would buy another one, and if you want to contribute, that would be awesome. Huge fan, and that's really awesome. I appreciate that a lot. You know, growing this channel, I didn't know how fast it would grow, or if it would at all, and I just appreciate everything. And that's why I like to call this everybody's channel that hangs out on here, because we all come for the knives and then end up hanging out and becoming friends, and that's super awesome. Waylon wants a beef too. Well, we'll have a beef. We'll have a beef giveaway soon. You know, and that's great to hear, Mick, because man, there's been a handful lately where I've just been hearing there's been problems left and right with other places, and you know, that's never fun. Thank you, Ron. I appreciate that. I always try to do what I can, and you know, I've really been having fun doing those Tuesday afternoons with Kenman. If you guys are watching that, we have a hilarious time. Been loving the content. Oh, thank you. I really appreciate it. I have a lot of fun doing the ASMRs and you know, doing the reviews and hanging out with people, being able to give stuff away. It's just fun all the way around. Titanium scales are up right now. And an S90V blade you can order and change out. That's cool. Very cool. Oh, you picked up the Maverick Knives of Life. Nice. Yeah, S90V. I might have to do that. This has been my go-to a lot lately, and it's fun. Preferably a ribeye medium well. I agree, Ron. No set as of right now, unfortunately. Well, that's all right. But it helps teach us how to fix and change things on our knives. I'm wanting to go to Blade Show. I don't think I'm going to make Atlanta. I'm definitely thinking about West. Um, just time frame for me in Atlanta isn't working, but I'm hoping to try to get to West, and I've already talked to Kenman about Texas next year, so I'm trying to be more on the ball about it. That's for sure. Beef sticker at your desk at work. Whenever Shay posts a pic, it's great because there's like just like 5 or 6 stickers. You'll be at both. Awesome. Well, if I do get out to West, I will definitely be stopping by, saying hello. Some people don't like to work on knives. Oh, I get that, Mick. I get so many questions now anymore. I really, it's good for me to know how to do it at least. So if somebody asks me a question, I can give them an honest answer and not have to turn them to somebody else. You know. Hey, Kelly, how's it going? Oh, Ron, you're planning on going to Atlanta? That's cool. A lot of people are going to be there. A lot of my friends are going, and the time frame, I just had some stuff come up, and it just isn't going to work. So I'll try to for ways to do that for people before we send out products. Cool. Be afraid to order. It's great for those. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I agree on all that. And sorry it took me so long to get back to you, Waylon. I got back to you the other night. I just wanted to make sure I had time to reply to everything. So yeah. But doing the Tuesday nights with Kenman has been a lot of fun. We have a lot of good jokes, and well, at each other's expense, anyways. And this summer, I will be meeting up with Kenman, and I think we're going to do a Shields takeover part 2, knife checks there, and then we'll be doing some other stuff. And let's see here. Oh, another thing I wanted to mention. So I have a good friend. He lives in Iowa, but he has this new knife sharpening business. Oh, so I call it the takeover. We go to Shields and see what kind of knives they have. Like, is everything 3CR or do they have good knives? And last summer we went not expecting much to find that Shields had a really big selection at some of their locations, not every location. But so we filmed an episode where we met up there, and it's on Kenman's page. But the two of us had a lot of fun. The guy working there actually knew a lot about knives, and oh yeah, and we were surprised to see there was Spyderco's, Chavez, everything, and then there was even the 3CR, the budget, and we had a lot of fun. The one by me has Chavez. Nice. There's one about half an hour from me, remodeled, so I'm not sure what they have yet. So I'm going to be hitting that up soon. Maybe I'll film some content there. That'll be fun. So I have a friend who started a knife sharpening business, and he knows not everybody can go to where he is because he has a small town. So what he has is you order from his site a care package, and he sends you, well, I shouldn't show that because it has addresses on it, but he sends you a return label, a box, a handful of these, that cover the tips of your blades. He does pocket knives, and he does fixed blades and full restorations, and he'll do it all mail order for you, which is pretty sweet. Hey, Homer, how's it going? Hope you're having a good day. Yeah, what colors did you change it up to on there, Mick? You've been trying to get into Shields for a long time. You should. That'd be awesome. I will promote you nonstop, and if you need somebody in the Iowa, Minnesota area there to promote, I will be there. But I thought that was cool. A mail order sharpening service. It's not actually. It's a different friend. He doesn't do full mods. My friend just does the sharpening. As in restoration, as in he'll take like the rust off your blades and things like that. But this is, so he's on TikTok as CLM Custom. He does all sorts of handles. He will make from scratch a traditional knife for you. Those can get a bit pricey, but he will also, if you send yours to him, he'll modify them for you for a very, very reasonable price. Did frosted titanium scales with green anno hardware and clip and Ultim scales. That's cool looking. That would be really cool looking, actually. I've been trying to think about if I pick up, one. I've been into that like blurple color for a while and things like that. Hey Bob, how's it going? Yeah, I got my Jack Wolf back with the moose bone. It was quite a change from the micarta. Total transformation. You also did a black and bronze arcade. That's one of my favorite colorways, is black with bronze. Oh, you haven't seen this yet, man? So the pole was sticky. Oh, thank you. Yeah. So he said he could fix the pole. It was at like a 9.5, and he could get it down to a 7. He shaved a bit of the back spring, and then we swapped out the scales, and it just sounds great. Hey, Kathleen, I did. I made a little video of it just for Ben, and he loved it. People have the wrong opinion, I think, sometimes about Ben. I've talked to him a bunch of times. He's a great guy. He loved it. He told me to post it in his Facebook group, so I did. People asked all about it. A lot of people customized theirs, I guess. But he really liked it, Kathleen. I'm glad you told me to mention that to him. I know that pop. That's that very distinct sound. You need a good slip joint, Waylon? Oh, there's so many. I say start with Rosecraft. And hey, if Flitanium ever gets into the traditional game, I'm all about it. Yeah, Rosecraft is for $50 to $60. You get such a high-end knife. If you're cool with D2 with a mirror polish, Rosecraft really is the place I would start. I've got everything from Rough Rider to Case, Rosecraft, Jack Wolf, and Quiet Carry has that West slip joint. I'm still thinking about ordering that one, Knives of Life. That one looks really cool. Oh, yeah. And slip joints, you can go from $10 to $1,500 for a slip joint. Ooh, look at that. Sneak peek. This one is a Tuya. This one is in micarta and titanium, an M390. They did offer it in a crystallized tie, but I believe those sold out. This is called Queen Anne's Revenge, I believe. And it has a very, very thick flat grind and really nice. Looks like a Jack Wolf. Yeah. Definitely has a totally different feel to it. Oh, it is. The blade on this thing is crazy. I was just thinking of how many sharpens you can get out of this blade with such a tall grind on it. It'll last you a long time, and it's M390. So this should last quite a while. This is in the pass around, so I'll be sending this on. Yeah, I would love to see some more of these. I believe these were around 200, I think. I believe they still have some micarta ones on Tuya's website, though. I love slip joints. Check out Surge Knives Slip 4. All right. I'm going to check that out. I have my eye on do you think any production slip joint matches the quality of Jack Wolf? Ooh, that's a good one, Kathleen. I had somebody ask me a similar question. Material wise, I don't think so. As far as if it's a production knife, I think that's about as high end as I've seen. And once you get into customs, that's a whole nother game. I will say this. I will say while the materials are very different, Jack Wolf and Rosecraft have never disappointed me with quality. They always come without anything wrong, like everything's solid, no cracks, no creaks. Um, so I would say quality control wise, they're both at the top of their game. It comes down to what materials do you want. I think they're very good at having the right pull. I think, and maybe you can tell me what you think from what you've got, Kathleen. I think Rosecraft has a slightly lighter pull. Um, but I think those are top. Yeah, and Bob, so I'm on the hunt for a GEC, um, and I believe it is the Shatton Morgan number 69 with the like Warncliffe blade. Um, and those GECs are handmade in the US. So while they do a production of them, it's usually a very low production, and those will run you anywhere from 150 to 350. And so I'm trying to get a hold of my first GEC. They sell out in minutes every time. I would love, yeah, oh yeah, Boker. The one thing a lot of people don't realize is Boker makes a ton of traditionals, and they have some really good ones as well. They have one I'm gonna hope to get to check out. I don't know. It's kind of out of my price range. Jack Wolf, I think it is the higher quality. Yeah, yeah. And I always say, are you gonna collect it and carry it, or are you gonna really use it? If you're gonna really use it, I'm gonna, I'm probably gonna use the cheaper one more just because it's cheaper. Um, but both of them have come with incredibly sharp blades. Like if you've ever seen Scab's videos where he goes like 200 days without sharpening his Rosecraft, that's crazy. um, but Boker, they have a knife. They have a traditional I've been looking at that they're using like 400-year-old wood on, and it's pretty cool. You'll be on the lookout for that new arcade. That will be cool. And so yeah, there's lots to venture in the slip joint world. No idea. Oh, I know. That's that's worrying. I'm sure you guys and all of us in the same way. This is my only TRM. So it is Bob, and this is their new G10 where they've contoured it. I've held one in the past before. I got to check out. This is the first one I've really got to put into it. This is the Bulldog. Um, but so they sent this to me with a caveat. um, I'm pretty close to 3K on TikTok, and they said this. I can check it out, but when I hit 3K on TikTok, this is a giveaway item. So I know you're on there, and I'll let everybody know when we get close. I'll do a live. I'll run the numbers game. So this is going to be a giveaway, and I'm going to end up having to go buy one myself because it's so nice. And then sounds like Flitanium wants to donate a beef for we're almost at 2K here on YouTube, and that's awesome. It'll definitely be before fall this year though. Cool. Awesome. Can't wait for the frame lock TRM plain titanium lizard milled to come out. Yeah, oh yeah, that'll be cool. Oh yeah, Bob. This is so far. I mean, we're only 4 months into the year already. This has been my pick for budget knife already. Uh, it's great. It's full size, $60, and then you can mod as little or as much as you want. And you know, the pocket clip, it's wide, but it's like perfect. It works great for me. I'm not just saying that because you're here. You can definitely ask. I've been pushing the beef since I got it. I've been telling everybody about the beef. Thankfully, Shay loved it as well because I told him he needed to buy one. He did. Oh, but I promise I'm always talking about that, no matter who's in the room. Oh yeah, definitely. Beer as well. Definitely. You know, I said like so this tack knife's zipper, I mean, there is like no kickback or anything really on this. The copper scales are not in the pipeline yet, to be honest. They just don't sell like they used to. Yeah. I'm wondering if people starting to really do shipwrecking will change that, if they'll come back or not. It's interesting because I know for a while people didn't like the copper because of the weight. But now I see people doing a lot of mods to it. So maybe in the future it'll be something that comes back in style again. Well, yeah. So, oh yeah, gets that nice patina on it and everything. Yeah, I get that. Yeah, that was good. I know Tack Knives said that they're not getting anything in shipments right now. They were told their stuff is on shipping freeze for coming in. So what they have available is what they have right now. It does look fun. I'm gonna try to do some anno work this summer and see if I can get my hand at it. Trying to get some modified finishes on copper for months, but it's so many. Oh yeah, it's hard to. It's one of those ones where you can't get them to all look the same. But honestly, I carry heavy stuff in my pocket all the time. Right now, I've got my MSI in my back pocket. I'm not sure what you said there, Muhammad, but hope you're having a good day. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But it is interesting seeing what people do with them. I'm hoping to figure out, do some customizing. I think that'd be fun. Let's see here. But let's see here. Today's Wednesday, so Mattisfaction's on tonight. Kenman might do a quick little thing tonight. I haven't seen Casey pop on, so he might do something briefly. He might have popped on earlier today, though. So definitely guys to watch tonight. And let's see here, what else? Lots of new stuff coming in this week that I'm looking forward to showing everybody, and doing some reviews of things and all sorts of good stuff. Questions about the Flitanium behind the scenes. How do you guys must have one of the, like, when you guys are coming up for these video ideas, are you guys like cracking up like before you film them? like the beef stuff is hilarious, and you guys have a really good, you guys do some really good production stuff. Copper Bic. Mm. That's awesome. Well, let's see here. Let's see here. So there's lots of stuff out for the beef right now. Arcade stuff that's coming. Um, all of that sounds amazing, honestly. So, and I'm probably gonna have to pick up a Balisong trainer. Oh, you dropped some fat carbon stuff. Very cool. Is any of the colors that like watermelon sugar they call it? And a few new knives as well. Oh, that's gonna be nice. That'd be cool. That'd definitely be cool. Anybody else have some questions for Flitanium while we got them in here? Oh yeah, toxic fat carbon. That'd be cool. So far, 5 colors in fat carbon. No watermelon sugar though. It's all right. I will keep my eyes out though. Now I'll have to go look. I haven't seen them yet, so I'm gonna go check them out. And feel free to drop your link in here too, for the website, so everybody can go check the stuff out. Yeah, and if anybody has a channel and they want to drop their link, feel free. All about supporting the community, so. Yeah, I'm gonna have to titanium scales for the Kershaw Lucha. Oh no, that's cool too. We love it. And I'll start calling you Josh when you come in now instead of. Let's see here. Trying to think. Later, Shay. If you did some Ultim scales for the beef, that would be a hit. Oh, that could be kind of cool. I would dig that. Like a smoked one. You have some knives there. Oh, perfect. Knives are life. There you go. Cool. Awesome. Let's see here. My phone is about done, so I got to get the charger. So I'll probably be letting some other people pop on. Appreciate all you guys hanging out. Check out some other lives, and I'll be live tomorrow, and we'll do something fun on Friday. Trying out some new locking mechanisms too. Ooh, I'm interested in that. Definitely interested in that. All right, thanks for stopping in. All right, you guys have an awesome night, and I'll talk to you guys later.